So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Del Piero. And the pass is intercepted. Rafael Leao.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Maldini. Rafael Leao. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That could spell trouble. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, and he's through the middle. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. David Villa! They've scored! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Hazard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Del Piero. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. David Villa. Now it's Griezmann. Hazard. He won't be happy with that one. Rafael Leao. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Good spot, he's seen the run. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Rafael Leao, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now, can they get it back? And here's Mbappe. Rafael Leao. Hazard. Looking for options for movement. Griezmann. Del Piero.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposite.
And here's a chance. Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Yamal. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Played back in. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Can he put it away? And for a moment, time stood still. Barcelona with the corner, there first. He's found some space, and the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Son Heung-min. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's had it nicked away. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal! And it's in! Barcelona are back in business. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished.
David Villa! They want to be quick to recover this. David Villa. Son Heung-min. That is ended up in no man's land. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a change. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again. And it's a goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it. And there is the half-time whistle. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's bustling through here. David Villa! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Son Heung-min. David Villa. David Villa! Ambitious, but just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Del Piero just eases him off the ball. Azar. And it's Azar. Azar going face to face with his great rival. Thuram with the clearance. And here's Yamal. Now it's Messi. And Messi! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Del Piero defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That'll be a throw-in. And here's Rafael Leao. He's picked his way through. Now the finish! He has done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's got away.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rodri. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? And he's on his way! Shot a goal! Really well taken goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 5.
We have ourselves a real game here.
El dorsal 20.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
El dorsal 18.
Well, it might just make this.
El dorsal 19.
Son Heung-min.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 17.
Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So having trailed, this to go ahead. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And that's a poor penalty.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has been knocked clear.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Brilliantly cut out. Son Heung-min. Pullets. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well played right into his path. Keeper's ball. And he was quick to react. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Pullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
David Villa with 2 goals already to his name.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
He's had a hit! And the ball's come loose here. Costa Curta. That's an excellent interception.
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are David Villa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Del Piero with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's got it. Net! It's anyone's ball now. And here's Suarez. And smartly reclaimed.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Del Piero. Nedved. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's found it. There's the hit! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, a breakthrough already. Nesta. And it's Ronaldinho. Azar. Nedved. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a little off target.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nedved. Del Piero. Son Heung-min. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Nedved. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Son Heung-min. Davids. Nedved.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's been cut out, well played. Nedved. Rodri. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Chance here to counter. Wan-Bissaka does really well to win the ball there. Nedved. Griezmann. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Del Piero.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nedved. Now it's Son Heung-min. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That has not gone well. And here's Azar. Griezmann, well seen. Saw that coming. Threads one in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rodri. And it's Del Piero. Son Heung-min. David Villa. Can he put it away? And he hits the net. A goal at a really telling moment. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Davids. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Del Piero. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Azar. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
David Villa. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a shade optimistic.
The attendance for this match was
Pass has been well intercepted.
71,898.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Son Heung-min. And Del Piero. David Villa. Son Heung-min.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Del Piero. David Villa. Ronaldinho. Azar. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Nedved.
And here's
Number
Bullet.
10, Ronaldinho. Number 9,
A well cut out. No margin for it. Rummenigge! Great hit! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Rummenigge. Nice control. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a throw-in. Roberto Baggio. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Hullet. Now it's Owen. Now it's Messi. Can he get away? Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rummenigge. He might be in here. Tries a shot! Oh, important interception. And the shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Has a goal! It's a loose... Oh, he's been caught on it here. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. And the finish! Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes added
For a
time.
moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dida catches it safely.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's gone forward. And it's Messi. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of
everybody,
the
and
footballing
welcome to
folk in this
today's
part of the
match.
world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. That has been cut short. Del Piero. Rummenigge. Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's had a shot! Bellingham. Here's Chouameni. He's looking wide. He has found a way through. That's good play. Mbappe. Oh, red. Nice interception. David Villa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Griezmann. Nakata. Del Piero. He won't be happy with that one. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. And Del Piero! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Bellingham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, important interception. Del Piero. Griezmann.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nakata. Shifted upfield. That looks a cracking ball. David Villa. David Villa! Opts to play it back. Nicely aimed pass. Fiddles it through. He could be in here. Just the goalkeeper to... Can he finish? They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Del Piero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the ball is out of play. 15 minutes till half-time. Chouameni gathers from the goal kick. And here's Del Piero. Wriggles his way through. Real chance! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Bellingham very cleverly provided a return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from it.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And the shots! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Totti. Oh, sweet feet. Has a look up and drives it forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Van der Vaart demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400. Great hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Zico. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Pass is just off target. Cannavaro. Pull it. Roberto Carlos. That looks a good ball through. Pull it. And it's Hullet. So it is still 0-0. Quarter of an hour played. And he's picked out the run. He has found a way through. Van der Vaart. Pull it. Well, they can break here. He's found a way past. Totti. Messi could try cutting inside here. And he's heaved it away. Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. And the keeper beats it away. That's a little off target.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Van der Vaart. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pull it. Totti. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Messi. Always onto this. Oh, great chance. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, great play! And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Opts to play it. Decent hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short. Collar. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Van der Vaart. Messi. Zico. Van der Vaart. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And it's Gullit. Van der Vaart.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van der Vaart really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Passes short and sharp. It's Totti! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in.
Now the finish! And he's there to get it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
He's had a shot! It's there! And there he is, the epitome of enduring excellence. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Davids. Mbappe. Cannavaro cuts it out. Totti. Oh, what a pass! And the cutback.
That's good defensive concentration.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Otto. And that's really well manoeuvred. Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it out wide. Otto. Totti. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
And here's Zico.
70.967 espectadores.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And it's Messi. Oh, has a goal! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13.
So, time for
Totti.
changes on
El
both
dorsal
sides,
10.
actually.
El dorsal 11.
Madrid take the
El
lead.
dorsal 25. El dorsal 21.
Yeah, nicely
Messi.
weighted ball.
Serán
Vigo.
sustituidos por el dorsal 9.
Showing good feet.
Ronaldinho. El dorsal
Ronaldinho.
19. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 15. El dorsal
And he
6.
nearly went
Se
all
debe
the
marcar
way.
un cambio de
He's the one
jugadores.
player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Otto is there and he can pick it up. That is a great pick out. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Romario, bit of a communication breakdown there it seems. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Hits one! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he spark a counter here? And it's Del Piero. Oh, and he's through the middle. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Del Piero. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Mbappe. And it's Guti. Ronaldinho. Romario. Van Bouten did well to stay calm there. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Romario. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And Batistuta! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Now it's Batistuta.
Del Piero really added the width there thanks to his willing...
Can he put it away? And that's caused a worry or two. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set. He's got the shot away! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think this guy, Toni Kroos, is probably likely to be the key player. I'd go so far as to say he's now the commander on the ball. I mean, he looks much more natural these days in that deeper midfield position.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for some... Can he put it away? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The major moment in the game. He can't put it away.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what a climb! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Owen. Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bastoni. Now it's Messi. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Owen. Davids with a definite foul there. Well, there's the clearance. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Messi. To Toni Kroos. Rummenigge. Brzezinski. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's gone for a throw-in.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Davids. And it's Brzezinski. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a sweet ball. Now the finish! Davids. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's had a shot! Just off target. Well, that's an inviting ball. And he's in on goal. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, he's not getting past him there. David Villa. And it's Griezmann. Oh, can he finish? And he comes up trumps again.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he's gone back. Real chance! And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a good position here. Close! Oh, that was venomous. And it's Messi. That's a look and plays it forward. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And now the breakaway. Rummenigge. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Toni Kroos. Oh, that's well spotted. And the pass is intercepted. He's gone forward. Messi. Rummenigge. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Somewhat off target. And the shot's on here. And he's on his... There's the hit! They want to be quick to recover this. This ended up in no man's land. And it's Rosicky. Toni Kroos is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Batistuta. They continue each to cancel the other out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rosicky. Messi. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. There is the breakthrough.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
It's a pretty loose pass. And they can counter here. Messi receives it in a chance! It's loose and... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And claimed it back swiftly. Owen. Oh, he's... And Owen! Oh, split-second reaction.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the ball's a good one here. He's had a hit! He's missed, but not by that far. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi! Loose. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. And it's Owen. He's looking to set free a runner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
We
dorsal
have got
22,
changes here from both sides, in
Rosicky.
fact.
El dorsal 6, Toni Kroos. El
And it's
dorsal
played
26.
forward.
Serán sustituidos
Cuts
por
out the supply.
el dorsal 7.
It is
el
looking
dorsal
like the end.
5,
If anything's
el
going to
dorsal
happen,
16.
it's got to happen
Se va a
now.
llevar a cabo
Yeah,
un
they're
cambio de
really
jugadores.
playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rodri. Guti.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this?
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a little off target. And it's Son Heung-min. He won't be happy with that one.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Cut it out. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. And that's been intercepted. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort.